right, sports fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. Lot to talk about. New faces, new places. Debo Sanders was traded for a draft pick going to the Commanders, and today we got Bradley Chubbs, that was the breaking news today. Bradley Chubbs has decided to reduce his contract to help the Miami Dolphins issue upcoming free agent. Think is next week on the 12th, and then on the 10th, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, it's the tampering of the NFL. Players could do some negotiation, but nothing can be due after the 12th. So as long as you don't tamper the wrong thing, you know what happened. They'll take away a draft pick. So once again, thank you those that have subscribed to the channel. I appreciate it. But let me tell you what's going on. The Raiders did sign defensive end Max Crosby for a 3-year, 106.5 million extension. Then we had Eagle resign linebacker Zach Bond at 3 years, 51 million. And earlier today, wide receiver Lockett was released for Seattle. So now you got Lockett looking for a new home. You got Davante Adams looking for a new home. Rodgers was rumored to go to New York Giants. I don't think that's going to happen. Um, there's so much stuff out there, guys. It's just incredible. And then we also have the receiver from the Jaguars, wide receiver Christian Kirk. After 3 years, he was released by the Jacksonville Jaguars. So a lot of good free agents. Every team right now is trying to fix their salary cap, which is understandable now that the NFL has increased the cap space. Miami took it down pretty well, took their cap space pretty well, taking it down. They still got a couple of players they could negotiate and bring the contract down. You got players that want to retire, they don't want to come back. Then you got players that want to give it one more try, one more chance. But that's something to remain to be seen, depending on the physical of the sports. How healthy you are. Are you 100%? This is a 17-game season. It's no longer a 16-game season. So you have to look at all those stuff that are involved in the NFL when it comes to coming back from an injury. Chubbs look good. According to I've seen videos. He's looking great, great shape. And just only practice videos, and that's from last year. He's 100%. Imagine we have Chubbs. We got Chops, the other rookie. They had a great rookie at the end. Actually picked it up at the end, played pretty well at the end of the season. And then we have Jalen Phillip, which it is questionable to give somebody an extension, especially with injuries. Miami has too many injuries. But anyhow, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in the NFL. But I'm back. Hopefully, I could get back with you guys Friday and Saturday. There's NBA. Lakers having a great season. So far, they look good with the pick between Davis and Luka. So even though Davis has been injured. Sorry. So apparently, what happened to Kyrie the other night? I feel bad for the guy. Great player, man. Wish him the best. God bless him, man. It's kind of hard in this league, man, especially when you have torn ACL. According to that's what the injury was reported. You don't want your and I don't say your career to end that way, but to get an injury after you're having a great season, and then come back and recover. But listen, through the guy up there, through God, everything is possible, guys. So, but yeah, I mean, you got spring training. Baseball just started. The Orioles got a little bad news today with Garner injury, back injury. I don't think he's expected to be in the lineup on opening day. Once again, we don't know. Looking at the Orioles baseball, guys, I'm gonna be straight honest with you guys. I don't feel very very optimistic about their pitching. I think they're hitting. They got good players, but once again, the bat from Anthony Santander is going to hurt this team. They got to pick somebody that could come in here and at least platoon 20 homers apiece for the guys to pick up in his off season. So let's see. Then you got the Panthers leading their division, the Florida Panthers, the hockey. They're having a good season too. Hockey, listen, hockey NBA is almost to the end already. Pretty soon we have the NFL right around the corner. Then you got March Madness. That's one that I'm gonna try to work on too. If your team is out there, let me know. Hit in the comment button if your team is in the March Madness. Unfortunately, I am a Hurricane fan. They are struggling big time, guys. They had a bad season. Coach gone. New intern coach they got there. So I mean, the team has completely dismantled. To be honest with you, but they're young guys, man. They're learning the process, and it takes a while before they get to it. But like I said, I don't have much tonight. I just tell you guys I'm coming back. I got a mess here. I'm still working on my studio. I haven't finished my studio yet. I know you guys. If you see behind me, I added a sports with Jorge in the back to light up nice things. So I'm having a desk right here on the side now, so I can work on and do my homework and do all my information from the league, from the NFL, from baseball, Major League Baseball, from all that. So I can give you some accurate information. But I'm gonna tell you something, guys and girls. You have to look at my shorts. If you don't look at my shorts, you're not gonna get much information because all my shorts, basically all information. And then when I come on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which I'm gonna go back to my routine. Like I say, it's been a blessing too, but also a lot of work ahead of this because it's a lot to do. So, but please, man, I beg you guys to subscribe to the channel, man. Don't give up. Look at the video, look at the entire video. I'm trying to stay positive, guys, and you know who I am. I know some of you guys out there know who I am. I mean, I didn't put this podcast out there just because it's besides I'm a Dolphin fan. Yes, I'm a diehard Dolphin fan, but I don't let too much get to me. I really don't, guys, because it's a sports, it's entertainment, and the best thing is to do is to interact and get together. And there's a lot of actually subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. They are Pittsburgh Steelers fan. What's going to happen with a quarterback? I mean, they signed Skylar Thompson from the Dolphins after we released him. Um, Justin Field, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to the other guy, the veteran quarterback? I mean, there's the controversy. Listen, my my perspective on Aaron Rodgers, man, retired. I mean, guy, you're washed up, man. I'm sorry. You had a great career, man. Call it a career. Unfortunately, you end up with the Achilles, then you end up in New York, and it was a disaster. And then you bring Davante Adams, and then you bring Lazario, and then you have. I mean, listen, those days are over. Let's move on from those days. And some things I say this in a good way. We have to learn to accept when time's up, especially in our career. Well, any kind of field that you're in, that this you don't have it no more. You might have the passion, you might have but it's not the same players. Every year in this league, it's getting stronger, faster, wiser. So Aaron Rodgers should think about it. Not that he's a bad player, he's a bad quarterback. I don't think he is. Okay, I mean, I think he had a pretty good, decent season with Green Bay. He won a lot of games out there. But listen, I'm not saying you're washed, but if time's up, time's up, guy. So, but anyhow, I want to thank once again all of you guys, man. I love you guys. I encourage you to, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get as much information once again to give you guys. I mean, I've been out for a while. I've been doing a lot. Yeah, my short videos are 15-second videos. I'm not making it longer. If I do make it longer, it's probably 1 minute. Uh, I can be on the air for long if people don't want to watch the content. Sometimes people like it, sometimes people don't. And sometimes people watch the whole video, some people don't. And I understand that. I cannot force anybody to do what they want to do, guys. But at the same time, I'm here to interact with you guys. And that's the bottom line. Don't matter what fans you're from what league you're from, it doesn't matter. Okay? We talk general sports. That's one thing I'm trying to minimize a little bit with baseball coming up now. Excuse me. Try to keep the Braves, the Orioles, the Yankees, the Mets, There's a lot of good team out there this year in baseball that will surprise you, by the way. So anyhow, thank you so much once again. Once again, love you guys. Thank you so much. I've been praying a lot for you guys too. Listen, excuse me about that. Take life one day at a time. Don't force yourself to put yourself in a position that you don't want to be in. Stay positive. Believe in yourself, like I believe in you. Okay, and so the guy up there, he believes in you. Okay, you keep it up. Don't give up. You think the world's caving in and you falling. Excuse me. But that's not happening because we're here to help each other, man. At the end of the day, that's what we do. And don't forget, love your kids, love your family, love your wife, love your friends. And yes, we have to love our enemy, believe it or not, unfortunately. But that's part of life. So, once again, thank you so much. You guys have a blessed night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. And don't forget, Sports Night with Jorge.